Time travel adventures. In the quiet town of Everdale, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, 17-year-old Max Harding stumbled upon something that would change his life forever. Max was a curious and inventive teenager, always tinkering in his late grandfather's workshop, where dusty books and forgotten contraptions lay untouched for years. One rainy afternoon, as the storm outside raged, Max's search for spare parts led him to a hidden trapdoor beneath the workshop floor. Beneath it was a room that seemed out of place, filled with glowing machinery and a strange circular platform etched with symbols. In the center of the room sat a device resembling a large, retro wristwatch with intricate gears and buttons. Intrigued, Max strapped it onto his wrist. The screen flickered to life, displaying a rotating dial with dates and locations. A mix of excitement and apprehension surged through him as he turned the dial. With a press of a button, the room blurred around him, and Max felt like he was being pulled through a tunnel of swirling light and color. When the sensation stopped, Max found himself in the bustling streets of 18th-century Paris. Cobblestone roads, horse-drawn carriages, and people in powdered wigs surrounded him. The air was filled with the smell of freshly baked bread and the chatter of vendors. Realizing the enormity of what had happened, Max's first instinct was to blend in. However, his modern clothes drew curious stares, and he quickly ducked into an alley. As he fumbled with the device to return home, a shadow loomed over him. A group of street thieves, intrigued by the odd gadget on his wrist, cornered him. Thinking quickly, Max used a broken broomstick to fend them off until he managed to press the button again. The world shifted once more, and Max landed in the middle of a dense jungle. Towering trees and the distant roar of a dinosaur confirmed his fears. He was in the prehistoric era. As he marveled at a herd of triceratops grazing nearby, the ground began to shake. A massive T-Rex burst through the trees, its eyes locking onto Max's heart pounding. He sprinted through the jungle, narrowly avoiding the predator's snapping jaws. Just as the T-Rex lunged for him, Max activated the device, escaping by mere inches. His next destination was the year 3025. Towering skyscrapers stretched into the clouds, and flying vehicles zipped through the air. Robots and humans coexisted, their interactions seamless. Max was awestruck by the technological advancements but quickly realized he wasn't welcome. Security drones identified him as an anomaly and began pursuing him. A kind-hearted engineer named Vega helped him hide and repair the malfunctioning time device. Vega explained that tampering with the timeline could have catastrophic consequences, and Max needed to be careful. Determined to return home, Max attempted to retrace his steps, but the device malfunctioned again, sending him to medieval England. He found himself in a castle courtyard during a jousting tournament. Mistaken for a royal messenger due to his unusual attire, Max was brought before the king, who tasked him with delivering an important letter. The assignment inadvertently involved Max in a brewing conflict, and he had to use his wits to navigate the treacherous political landscape while avoiding accusations of witchcraft for his strange gadget. As Max continued jumping through time, he began to notice subtle changes in the device's interface. Messages appeared, warning him about a temporal anomaly he'd inadvertently caused by his travels. Historical events seemed slightly off. A famous inventor's work went missing, a decisive battle was won by the wrong side, and certain landmarks in his own time began to disappear. Realizing he had to fix the timeline, Max teamed up with allies he had made in different eras. Vega from the future, a resourceful blacksmith from medieval England, and a clever revolutionary from 18th-century Paris. Together, they devised a plan to locate and neutralize the source of the anomaly, a rogue time traveler using advanced technology to alter history for personal gain. Their journey led them to the time traveler's base, hidden in a secret dimension outside the flow of time. In a climactic showdown, Max and his team outsmarted the rogue traveler, restoring the timeline to its original state. With the device repaired and the anomaly resolved, Max returned to Everdale, where only a few minutes had passed since he first discovered the trapdoor. Though life in Everdale seemed quiet again, Max's adventure left an indelible mark on him. He decided to keep the time machine hidden, knowing its power was both incredible and dangerous. As he resumed his tinkering in the workshop, Max couldn't help but glance at the trapdoor, wondering if he'd ever embark on another time-traveling adventure. But for now, he was content to live in the present, treasuring the lessons he had learned across the ages.
Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Widescope for more diverse content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Also, please suggest ways I can create better quality videos so that I can provide you with even better content in the future.